Yo, yo, yo.
What up? What up? What up?
Doro Recio Bully Camp, and I'm live with my man CDC.
Yes, sir.
And we up in this thing. Um, Chelsea, you the first one up in here, but it's all love. I
Chelsea,
see.
remember, go upside his head. He say something wrong.
I ain't gonna say nothing wrong. I promise, man.
I'm already knowing, man.
I promise.
You
I
put some
promise.
lotion on.
Man, no ashiness, man.
No ashiness.
No, no,
Ashy is not classy.
no, not at all, man.
What
No,
up,
no.
Rock Solid?
Rock solid. What up, bro? Love, bro. Nothing but love. Grady,
Fred,
what up, Grady? You know what I mean?
yes, sir.
We up in here, man. So at first I wanted to address the elephant in the room, and I wanted to say that, what I'm saying, um everything is all love with me, man. It's not no negativity. It's not no hate. It's all love with me. And by the title that I made this live, man, you know what I'm saying, what we gonna do moving forward, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna always make it about the dogs. Okay? Because with me, with Doro, it's all about the dogs with me. So forget who don't like me, forget who got something to say, forget who, what I'm saying, ain't rocking with me. All of that, man, that's fine, bro. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? I got two people that hit me early in the morning. Caveman and my man GR80. GR hit me first. And you know what I'm saying? He gave me some game, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I was saying yesterday on Ja's interview with me. You know what I'm saying? When Bill from Blue Line Terriers jumped on and jumped in my DM and he showed me some love and it was genuine love and he was telling me some things I'm not going to repeat, but he was telling me some things that to pick your brother up, and that's what it's all about. So rock solid pick me up, Job pick me up, of course, Grady pick me up, Caveman pick me up, and you know what I'm saying, that's all you can ask for. 100%. You know what I'm saying? Is when, you know, things might not go your way or things might go a different way, but you got people who are in your corner rocking with you no matter what. You know what I'm saying? And that means a lot to me more than the foolishness. And that means a lot to me more than the sucker stuff that goes on. You know what I'm saying? It's always love, and that's first. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how I'm coming. I'm not coming no other way but that way. And I want everybody to understand that. You know what I'm saying? Um, but I see I see, the way things happen and the way things, transpire, and I can see how it can feel a certain way. But, you know, when I address my brothers, I was trying to address my brothers to say, let's stop the foolishness and let's come back to what we was here for. And what we was here for was not bickering. What we was here for was not the BS. What we was here for was the dogs. So is it about the dogs? For me, it is. And it will be. You know what I'm saying? Moving forward. It will not be nothing, whether my content, interviews I do, or um, lives, the Doro Lounge won't be foolishness. We won't respond to foolishness. We're gonna continue to do what we have to do, um, and that's just how it is. I got a good cook up that I wanted to talk to you guys about, and I wanted to give y'all game, man, because like I was telling Ja, you know, it's going back to that condition working dog. We just gonna jump right in it. You know what I'm saying? I said that about the foolishness. Now let's get to the dogs. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Um, we talking about, how the dogs is going back to looking ripped, how they going back to looking, nice and fit and going into that conditioned style type body, and I'm liking it. But I got a little game for the brothers who might not know all the way. Um, you know, what it takes to get it to get your dog to that point, because you don't want to kill your dog. You don't want your dog to work out and then you kill your dog. You know what I'm saying? From your dog not being able to cool itself down. So game for you guys to know how to teach your dog how to cool itself down, and for you to be patient after you work your dog how to cool your dog down after you get in that good condition and you guys is working how you guys is working. Now, first you're gonna start off with the regular walks. Okay, the regular walks. I know it takes longer to get that body how you guys want it, but it's effective. It works.
Possible.
So, you know what I'm saying? You definitely want to start with the walks. Now, you say, Doro, how long of a walk? Now, that depends on your area and what you have going on. Some people, like my man Grady, he might be in the Carolinas, you know what I'm saying? And down there, he got long, 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 long roads. Okay, so if you're in the city like me, it's a little bit different, you know what I'm saying, on how things gonna be. Um, you know, um, what I mean, it's gonna be different how things gonna be because of the simple fact that, you know, it's blocks. So you're gonna have to go around the blocks a certain amount of times in certain ways to get to that mile. Okay, so it's gonna have you're gonna have to have a walking measurement to get to, that mile, that 2 miles, that mile and a half, whatever it is. But that takes time. And a lot of people say, man, this is too slow. I want to do the flirt pole. And I get that. The flirt pole is great, but you gotta know how to use it. You gotta know how to use the flirt pole. The reason why you have to know how to use it is because it's just like us, and football players and even basketball players know, we have ankles, and when we cut and cut too much on our ankles, we feel that. And the older and older we get, the more and more we feel it. Ja, am I right?
Yeah, definitely. Shoot, I
So
feel it now. Football, boy, I got so much wear and tear, surgery, torn
right,
meniscus. I mean, just I can say a lot about that.
right, right.
Fact.
So that's the thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you want to make sure you know how to use that flirt pole. You want to make sure you know how to not injure your dog.
And you
And you
got to know what breed you have too. I mean, that stuff. I don't want to say it's breed specific, but I think there's different avenues and different tools that you can use for your breed. Because say you have a mastiff or even a heavier bully, you got
hmm
a short flirt pole. They laying wrong. It's over with.
hmm
Especially if that dog's young, it's gonna try and keep growing, so it's gonna get heavier.
hmm
You got to be careful with that, especially if you have the bully or the mastiff type dogs.
Right. That's a fact. That's the thing that I mean. Like when I say, that's a good point, Job, because I remember I was talking last week, and Caveman was like, "Are we only talking about the bully?" And it's like certain dogs have certain things because I know the big Cane Corsos, the big Mastiffs. Like the first thing, I don't want to say because it's the same thing for like a bully breed. You know what I'm saying? But I know their legs are really, really sensitive. When you get to the Great Danes, those big dogs in that different weight class,
Yeah,
it's different because the weight on the joints is so much heavier than
and
it
then
is on.
some not to cut you off, some of them aren't as muscular and muscle that helps drain impactor or
Right,
say get hit. So like the Connie Corso, they're built for running. They're coursing mastiff, so they have to be their legs have to be long and their gait can't be well their fronts and their rears can't be real wide. It
right,
has to be tight and smaller so they can run and move fluidly.
right. I definitely agree because you definitely want to, you know, research. You know what I'm saying, the health considerations for your dog because not all dogs are the same. Not all dogs are bred the same, and all dogs are differently. Like caveman breeds dogs for, for that working mentality. I believe his dogs is to catch a hog and, you know, that working ability. So, you might it might be different with that dog. You know what I'm saying? See, I don't know much, and he can when he comes up here, he can say it himself. But I don't know much about um, the breeds that he worked with. So that'd be great for what I'm saying, caveman or what I'm saying, because everybody pretty much got working dogs that come to my channel. Rock Solid got working dogs, caveman, GR80 got working dogs, myself. So everybody got working dogs and athletes. So you definitely want to, just make sure you know and do your research on the health of your dog, um, because that's important. And then just keeping your dog active, man. Keeping your dog active is the key. Okay, if you want that chiseled up, ripped up body, find somewhere that's in your neighborhood or that's around the way, or you got a field, whatever the case. If it's your backyard, you got a big enough backyard, that's fine, whatever it is. But keeping your dog active is the key, because the more and more that dog run, walk, play, all of that stuff. Now understand, you can't just have your dog run in the yard and think it's going to be conditioned. You're going to have to do things that's going to condition the dog, and workout, and different workouts will help you with that. We'll get into that. But don't think that, oh, I let him go out in the yard, in the backyard, and run around, and you think that's enough. That's not conditioning your dog. Okay? Because conditioning a dog is, think about this. Conditioning your dog is kind of like conditioning if you box. You know what I'm saying? You have to run those miles, because you have to have your win. You have to run those miles because your legs have to be able to take the miles that you have to do. If you're trying to say you got to run 2.2 miles or 3.3 miles, you got to run 3.3 miles. I'm sorry. So, you know what I'm saying? You got to be conditioned to do that. So, yeah, the first time is you're going to go and run 3.3 miles, you're not going to make it. Just be honest. Same thing with your dog. Your dog is not going to make it. And this is what I'm saying. You have to be patient in building that dog. And absolutely, Grady. I was definitely gonna get into the puppies. That's great that you said that. I definitely was about to get into the puppies. You know what I mean? When they're puppies, training them, because I wanted, the reason why I wanted to get into the puppies, is because you kind of want to be mindful of the puppy's bones. Okay, so you don't really want them jumping and running too much, because you could damage your knee, MCL, LCL real fast. Believe me. You'll have to have a TPLO surgery, and that's like $4,000 on one leg. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely want to be mindful of that. But you definitely want to start them off as puppies, because I know somebody who had a puppy, and they couldn't walk around the block, and the puppy would just fall out and just, man, whoo, like it was just working so hard they couldn't do that. So you definitely want to, what I'm saying, make sure that you don't want to push a puppy too much, but you definitely want to let them know that, look, man, this is what you're here for. Now it's greater too, because if you have grass, like I'm sure you got, Grady, if you got grass, what I'm saying, it's not so much concrete. Like where I'm at is concrete, so I have to be mindful of that. Grass is a little bit better. It's not so hard on the joints, because the concrete is hard on people joints. It's hard on our knees. I used to play basketball, run, box. You know what I'm saying? My doctor was like, "Listen, the cartilage in your knees is not so good, because all that pounding and pounding you do on the concrete." So that's the same thing for your dog. So that's why you got to be mindful where you're working them at and how you're working them. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you don't care, don't listen to me. Who cares? But if you care, just give me a chance, hear me out, and then tell me how it worked for you, because that's what I'm here for. You know what I'm saying? But you just want to kind of start off, doing gentle workouts and warm ups, and you definitely want to start those cool downs, because when your dog start to relax and start to be cool, you know what I'm saying, your dog starts to, learn. Okay, if I go sit down over here, I'm gonna bring my breathing down. I'm gonna bring my my normal resting levels down, and you know what I'm saying, and that's going to also help your dog from becoming strenuous, you know what I'm saying, from the exercise. It's going to relax their muscles, they won't be sore, and you won't lose your dog from the heart rate going down naturally. So you don't want to work your dog and just go stick them and put them in the kennel. You don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? You want to definitely let them do that by themselves. And I know that sounds like, oh man, like, so you mean I got to work this dude out for 2 hours and then sit next to him and let him cool off? Yeah. I mean, if you love your dog, this channel right here, we talk about love for the dog. You know what I'm saying? So this is how we coming. You know what I mean? So I definitely want you guys to be mindful. You know what I mean? And then just keep your dog mentally exercise mentally, because that's going to be the key for you getting that body that you want on your dog. Okay, that body that you want, if you want that chiseled up, you have to do it mentally. Okay, that's just like us. You know what I'm saying? Because the first thing we do, we start a diet. First thing we do, we feel like we dying. You know what I mean? Oh man, I gotta get that cheeseburger, man. I'm going to McDonald's, and you ain't even a week in that thing. So the first thing you got to do is stripping your mind, you know what I'm saying, to change that mentality and eat that salad or go get a smoothie. And that's the same thing with your dog. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to train them, and you know what I'm saying, get them right and say, yo, man, look, when I say the word work, you know what's going on. Or when I say the word go, you know what's going on. You want to have those words and those things you know, to go with your dog, so your dog knows when it's time to for them just to sniff and play, and when it's time to work. You know what I mean? Ja, go ahead, Ja.
Okay, so I'd say you got to make it fun before once you get into that, and
Mm-hmm.
I kind of touched on it before. You got to
Mm-hmm.
understand what your breed was bred for. I think Lamone said it the best about a week or two ago. Know your breed's history, what they were bred for. Once you understand that, you can kind of simulate and research things that were similar to that or what's in their genetics. And once you do that, I mean, it's not going to be easy, but I think it'll be way less harder for you to get your dog conditioned or get your dog in shape. But you have to walk them into it also,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
because I remember I had my dog. I tried to do crazy stuff. I think try to have him jump the fence and get up on the table outside. He couldn't. He did some of it, but it was way harder for him to do it. I mean, you got to build that confidence and doing that. Like I said, just making it fun.
Right, right. I definitely agree.
Grady just hit something. Hit on a good point.
Absolutely. I'm gonna get to that.
Go
But I,
ahead.
I definitely wanted to um have people understand, because I like to be clear, man. I like to be clear because then people will say, I was watching Doro and you said to do this. So I want you to understand, man. If you have a large breed dog, okay, it's important to know that it will take longer for the bones of that dog to finish growing than a smaller breed dog.
Yeah,
Okay. I
that's
want
just
you guys to know that. So if you got the Great Danes, the Cane Corsos, the Borbles, the big masters, if you got the big, large, giant breeds, understand that don't be trying to overwork that dog too fast, because their bones are not done growing yet.
right.
Okay. Take your time, man. It's a process with the puppy to adult, and from a young teen to adult, pardon me, and then so on and so on. So understand the process of your dog's life and how it is, and ask your breeder questions, and your breeder should know this information if they breed in this particular breed.
And I
Okay.
think that's basic science also, just as far as the development of something that's bigger than something that may be smaller in stature. It's going to take longer for it to develop physically, mentally, all of that.
Right. Alex, what up, Alex? Alex said 100. um Rock Solid said absolutely. Caveman said, what did I miss? Nothing, Caveman, we just started, bro. Do y'all feed your dogs every day? Okay, so that's a good question, bro. That's a good question. Me personally, I do, but This is just my theory. You don't have to agree with it. Nobody have to do it, but I definitely do this. This is what I do. Okay, in the morning, my dog gets a light breakfast. Okay, both of them. They get a light breakfast. Okay, I feed them 3 o'clock in the morning and 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay,
Mhm.
and the reason why I give them that time because I give them that time to break that food down. Okay, so that means if I feed them at 3 and I take them out, time to take them out. Okay, I know that they're gonna go to the bathroom. They're gonna get their peas out. They're gonna get their poopies out, and this is how it's gonna go. Okay, so I know around this time that they both gonna have to go around this time. Okay, because I fed them at 3. Now they still got some food stored in them, so they still got energy. They're still able to work, do what they gotta do, but they're not so heavy. I also put water. And actually, I did a video on how I feed them, but I did it at dinner time. So I'll get to dinner time in a minute. But I also give them some water with their food. And this is what I do because the water helps them helps it break it down and get them a healthy body. And that's what I like. I like healthy poops. I don't like mushy or too soft or too wet poops. I like just that poop enough that it look like human poop. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the poop that I like. That nice long log to come out. I like that because that's how I know that all of that is coming out. All right. So by 3 o'clock, by 2:30, they whining, they crying, mouth watering. They want that food. Okay, because they go on they 2 mile walks. Okay, so they hungry. They want that. You know what I'm saying? So 3 o'clock, they get their food. Now what I do for them and for dinner is I give them two types of meats. So it might be beef, it might be ground turkey. Okay. Now it was a point in time I was doing turkey wings and I was doing beef. You know what I'm saying? So the other meat always vary. It's never like chicken with me because they have a chicken allergy, but it's always ground beef and a turkey or lean meat. Okay, so I do that and just a little bit of kibble, like a half a cup of kibble at the bottom, just to give them their carbohydrates, fill them up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That's how I do it, and then you see how they look. So that's how I do it. But I know a lot of people, they rest their gut and all of that stuff is good. I'm not saying that it's not. Some people skip a day and don't feed them this day and this that, and you know what I'm saying. And I agree with that because that helped them get everything and completely reset them their systems. Do I do that? I don't, and I'm not gonna lie because that might be the right way to do it or whatever the case is, but that's how I do it. Um, so yeah, that's how I do.
Let me
That's how I
ask you a
do it.
question.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Uh, so I think it was my cousin. She just had a pup. She had a puppy not too long
Hmm.
ago. She grown. She was like, "Oh, what do I do for carbohydrates?"
Hmm.
Because it said the
That's
dog needs them.
that's a
I was
good
like,
question.
really the kibble. I said kibble. I said I don't think because she was talking about putting that on top of it. Uh,
Ooh,
a
okay, man.
rice,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
a rice or a noodle on top of the kibble. I'm like, I don't think you need to do all of that. I think the kibble is really a carbohydrate. So is kibble a carbohydrate, or should you
Yep.
add like rice or a pasta or something like that to it?
Yes, you can for that carbohydrate. As long as it's, I would do me personally. I would do like a whole wheat noodle
Yeah,
or a brown rice. Me personally, because it's a little bit more healthier. I mean, it's even healthier for us.
right.
But yes, that's fine. That's
Okay.
fine. Now, don't give your dog pasta and pasta sauce. Okay.
Yeah,
I just want to make that clear because you got to make things clear.
right.
But yes, a carbohydrate can definitely be some pasta noodles. That's fine. Um, it could definitely be the kibble. That's fine. And that stuff they can burn off really fast as long as you're not overdoing it. You're not
Right.
giving them a whole pot of pasta. and saying this shit carbohydrate, because this is what I'm saying, and this is why I'm glad that the game is changing. Caveman, we're gonna get to that in a minute, bro. And then you're gonna come up here. But this is I don't want people to I don't want people to think that, you know, the weight, you know what I'm saying? The weight thing. Like some people think I gotta put weight on the dog first and then condition them, and that's not always true. You know what I'm saying? If you feed the dog right, it'll do it naturally.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, caveman, that's exactly what they're gonna do. Give them a sugar spike, and that's not good either. You don't want it. You don't want a sugar spike when you have, when you feeding your dogs too much white rice or white pasta. You don't want that. You want your dog to be healthy, and that way, if you do go to the vet and you get blood pulled, everything is fine. Listen, guys, I want guys to understand that diabetes in dogs is very, very serious, and everything that humans get, pretty much a dog could get. So I want you guys to understand, when I was in the vet field, it was plenty of dogs that was diabetic from people trying to mimic people on YouTube. I'm just gonna be honest with you, and I'm not saying that. I promise you, that's 100% truth. Okay, so just understand that putting BS in your dog food is not gonna make them fat. It's gonna make them sick, or put weight on them. It's gonna make them sick. Okay, so it's naturally ways that you can put healthy weight on your dog. It's just like, if you, I mean, nobody here will ever do that or have to do that, but if you was just looking for a pet and you went to the shelter and the shelter dog was, underweight, you know what I'm saying, and you wanted to put some weight on the dog, you do that naturally. You know what I'm saying? It's just like if you got an overweight dog and you want your overweight dog to lose weight, but you don't want them to lose a bunch of weight at one time. You want to do that gradually, over time, slowly. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the healthier way for your dog, and you want to be mindful of their joints and their body, because it changes. So that's, what I mean. This is just some game that I wanted to give my fellow dog men, because now the game is changing, and now we going back to that, that conditioned dog, and I'm getting excited, man. I like it because I'm saying conditioned Malinois, I'm saying conditioned German shepherds, I'm saying conditioned bullies, pit bulls is coming back. I'm saying conditioned Rotties, band dogs. I'm saying all of this, and I like it. You know what I mean? I like it. It just, I'm so glad that the fat weight stuff is starting to die down, and it's starting to come back to where it needs to be. Um, yeah. So did I answer your question, John?
Yeah, you did perfectly.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. Um, you know what I mean? So yeah, bro. So that's just how it is. Um, you know, the more and more. Hey Grady, I don't know if you want to come up. You want to come up, bro? Because I'm sure you feed your dogs a different way. And while we on this topic and on that topic, you know what I'm saying, you can kind of cook. I'm gonna drop the link.
You
And
know,
go ahead, bro.
so when I had my presser,
Uh huh.
I had I had kind of was playing around, like kind of experimenting a little bit, because I didn't understand like what to give him, because his poops was white. His poops was wet, and I was giving him food, I think 2 3 times a day.
Mhm.
And mind you, I was a kid, so but at one point I started feeding. I think I fed him once a day, but I was doing kibble, like 3 4 scoops of kibble,
Mhm.
some eggs, and then again I didn't really know what I was doing, but he looked good for a while until
Mhm.
he got sick. He stayed at 145. That was like his natural, no conditioning, no overfeeding, none of that. And I think people really, I don't get the overfeeding or the oh, I need to add some size to him. And you said it even plays in the conditioning. People thinking you need to add size and then cut down like a bodybuilder,
Mhm.
muscular. That's absurd to me. I feel like, because muscle will show no matter what you do. I mean, as long as you do the basics, you'll see a frame of musculature.
Okay. I like that. I like that. So let me ask you this, because I never really. I know you was talking about your dog, but I never really got like. So what happened? Was it worms or was it just old age that maybe he just lost weight?
He was 7 at
Okay.
that time, and so like he would like walk around, and I thought he was playing because he was kind of goofy, but he
Mm.
would like kind of like walking like a circle across his legs, like he was drunk or something. So I'm like, man, what's wrong with him? And then he straightened up and then started walking. And then like a day or two later, he had like laid down or like no, he sat on his back legs. And then I'm like, come on, man, we got to get back in the kennel because I was about to leave. But he wouldn't move for a second. Then he got back up, and then I think a week later, I took him out, and he did the same thing, but he couldn't move his legs that time, and he was skinnier, like he wasn't holding weight. Also,
So he couldn't use his back legs.
no, his legs went out.
Hmm. You know,
He was
honestly,
skinny
man,
also.
honestly, the same thing happened to one of my friends. She had a Cane Corso,
Mm,
and she lived next door to me at the time, and her dog was only, well, this the thing. She was only 7,
yeah,
but she had her since she was a puppy, right?
right.
And I seen her one day. I was riding by. I seen her one day, and I said, "Get that big wolf out the street." And I seen her, and I was like, why is she slowing down? She was like, I don't know why she's slowing down. I think she just, she getting, older. And she was like, I think she just slowing down like that. And I was like, wow. And
Yeah,
then like, man, like maybe a year or two later, her back legs went out, and you know what I'm saying, we had to help her put her in the back seat, and she had to be euthanized. But I don't know what that is, bro. I
Grady
don't know
said
what that is.
muscle atrophy.
I mean, it could be. Yeah, it definitely could be. And that's why they test for that. Hold on, man. I'm having a whole nother dog fight, man. So,
And he was skinnier, but he didn't look like decimated or emaciated. He was like he still you could see he was kind of healthy a little bit. Like he was eating, but he was still like real skinny. You could see his ribs.
okay. Yeah, I mean, it definitely could be. Definitely could have been.
I'm gonna have to look into it.
I don't know, man. Like, I wonder what that could have been. Kate, man, what's up, man?
Same all about you guys.
Everything is lovely.
Ain't no thing.
We here. We here,
Yeah,
man.
it's snowing here, so I might experience some signal issues with the dish.
Yeah, ain't no problem. Ain't no
Hopefully
thing.
everything goes good.
Um,
Yeah, I'm not well versed on the ailments and the animals.
well,
I'm not,
that's what we came to give game to our dog men about. And our dog women about, because we wanted to, um, you know, bring that awareness to you guys to, be mindful, especially when you like mixing breeds. Because I know me and John wanted to get into, we wanted to get into, when you, uh, okay, Ms. Vet Tech, we hear you. We hear you. Um, we wanted to get into, uh, we wanted to get into like when what you do, caveman. Like, I don't know about because you got different band dogs. Am I correct? Or maybe having issues. But I don't really know too much about the band dogs, and you know, uh,
I hear a lot.
what are you saying? I have different
Go
types of band dogs.
Yeah, you got different kinds of band dogs, right?
He's saying as
Yeah,
far as like
yeah.
different breeding,
Two.
yeah.
I've got, yep. I got the more Doberman style for the pursuit and lighter targets like a coyote or something. And I've got the more bully type for and they're not extreme bully. I mean, they're, you know, more hound type where they're agile and got the endurance, not excessive weight, but they're a little heavier and a little heavier mouth for more of a catch dog. Yeah. And both of them are be good for man work. They both have that drive in them.
Got you. So when you bred those dogs together to make that band dog, what was your goal for the dog?
All-purpose dog. My main concern, my first focus right off the bat, is gonna be estate protection, like to guard my house and also personal protection. I'm not really going to focus on the prairie dry, but they already have that in there. I'm not going to throw it away, but that'll be secondary. This is a topic I've been wanting to talk about, is these, what I call a default dog. Like, these dogs have been bred to do this by default. Like, they have such intense drive. They're doing it out of sport. A lot of them are doing it out of play even. And they're not really thinking about it. They can't really specialize at it. They're kind of limited. Even though they might excel, what it is when you breed them with that drive like that, you make them easier to train to do simple tasks. But to me, you make it harder to, train them more complicated tasks. Like a Doberman can do. They're a pretty versatile dog. Got some thought process going on there.
Okay. I got you. Hey, Ja.
Yeah.
What was we saying that we were wondering? We had a topic that we was going to talk about with the mixed band dogs. I can't remember what it was.
I think it was crossbreeding and like maybe I think how people don't look at the whole dog once they add that whole dog and the health problems that can come with that.
Right. That's what it was. Because a lot of dogs hold different genetics and different things.
Yep.
And every dog pretty much got a problem. So when you breed this dog with that dog, like I always say that, John was talking about a lurcher and he was talking about putting a greyhound into the dog.
Yeah.
And I told him, I said, you want to be careful about how you breed that. Because of the simple fact that, what was it, John? It was a pit bull and a greyhound?
No, it was something Reddy was talking about, like recreating the Doberman and using some of the breeds that was originally used, but differentiating them so it could be I think healthier. I think that was the goal. This was a couple months ago though. I can't remember completely.
I can't remember either, but I think it was a pit bull because I was saying that
it was a greyhound. I remember that.
No. I'm saying what was going into the greyhound.
Because, Cane Corso.
Because I was saying that both of those dogs had arthritis health problems.
Yeah.
And I was saying that you double down on, you put too much of that, those puppies at 1 year old can very well have arthritis.
Yeah, it's gonna show itself possibly, most likely.
Yeah. So I wanted to talk about that a little bit, for the simple fact. Now, Caveman, have you ever have a dog that you was breeding for your band dog program and they have a health issue and you breed it to see what happens? Did you ever do that?
Well, I can't speak on what I'm doing right now too much because this is a new project.
Right.
But no, but the reason is, okay, before my dogs are bred, they're run through rigorous testing, cross country style.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And so have their parents and grandparents and great grandparents. They've never been exaggerated. You know what I mean? Like no one has ever taken a coon hound, and said, "Oh, I'm going to make a separate breed and see if I can do nothing but make this dog's ears touch the ground or something like that." You know, it's been to catch coon or catch a coyote. That's what separates the working dogs, and that's why we're trying to get back to that. You know, as a standard, because that gets rid of all that stuff.
Absolutely, I definitely agree.
Just by selection. Yeah, they can't perform. You know what I mean? If they have those ailments.
I definitely agree.
But yeah, absolutely. What you were saying, if you take two dogs that carry the same disease, it doesn't matter what breed they are, or if they're purebred or mutts or what. It's the same principle.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you're gonna get some puppies with that problem, guaranteed. You know, it's a lot of things.
Oh yeah, if you double up on it, for sure.
Yeah, that's what
it's gonna show itself. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's gonna show itself.
Yeah.
And you know,
sure, absolutely. That's the idea between
that F1 and that F2 is probably really gonna have it. You know what I mean? Like that's probably really gonna have it.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of variables there, but see, there's this other thing called breed it till it falls apart. Mm-hmm. And basically you're doing what you're saying. You inbreed your bloodline to pick out the faults and throw them all away. Like you inbreed your line and it'll bring out, and you might throw away 75% of your litter, but you'll have 25% that are unaffected. And you just eliminated that out of your breeding program.
Right. I agree. Chris Grady said GR80.
I mean,
he said that they should make sure both the parents have a clean bill of health before the start of the breeding. Ja, what you think about that?
Well, I 100% agree. You know, a lot of people may look at like, oh my God, this dog nasty on the outside, sire, dam, whatever. Look at both of them outside, everything look good. The hips might look good right now, the structure might be sound, but then they I think we said this on our interview, they don't ask those certain questions as far as is this dog health tested, his parents health tested, what's the pedigree look like, does it carry anything?
Mm-hmm.
And that can be a downfall of a lot of people's yards. And then some people, they might take some losses and they question. I'm like, man, I don't know how this happened. But did you ask the right questions? Did you make sure both parents were health tested and make sure they were healthy?
Yeah, that's true.
And that right there, it might take a
Yeah,
little
that's if that's possible. What you got to realize is that's we're not all dealing with the same dogs, and some people, because of the low population, might have to breed a clean dog to a carrier, and select out of those litters to keep the genetic diversity and to keep population. But yeah, absolutely. If you got a choice, why would you breed to a dog that's defective?
Well, see, the thing
that's just creating problems for yourself.
Well, see, the thing is that some people feel as though if I breed this dog to this dog and this dog doesn't have that problem. So say, for instance, if I go, say I got a pit bull for the low price. I got a pit bull for $500, right? And say I got a top tier pit bull from you, okay? And say so now I got this $500 John, and though the color that she has is very, very nice. Now I'm thinking as a breeder, I'm thinking color, and I'm thinking what she can throw because of the nice coat she have and the brindle, the light brindle that she have in her. But I'm thinking this male that I got is a very dark, deep brindle. So I'm thinking if I'm taking them, I'm gonna get that brindle that I'm looking for, right? Forget the health problem. I'm thinking I'm gonna take these dogs together because now if I get what I need, you know what I'm saying, what I'm looking for, maybe this dog won't have the health problem that the mom had.
That goes back to what we were saying. That goes back to I just lost my train of thought. My bad. Go ahead.
It'll come back to you. It'll come
Yeah.
back to you. Let me know.
Chris said some no that's very I'd say controversial.
I didn't see it. What do you say?
Say look at look at grandparents, look at great grandparents. I listen to some people and they say, oh yeah, I'll look at it. It don't really matter though, or it's not that important. So then I feel like that throws some people off, and they'll be like, "Oh, I don't need to see the grandparents or great grandparents then, if I see the mom and the dad." They'd be like the pedigree's cool. But go ahead.
Yeah, the grandparents are a better indication of what your pup's going to turn out to be
Right.
than the parents.
Yeah, but some people disregard that, and I don't. And especially say if somebody's like younger or just getting into it, like I said, that'll throw somebody off quick and be like, "Oh, well, I don't need to see that," but then they won't understand what they're getting, or have a better chance of understanding what they're going to have.
Right, because I feel like if a dog have I'm talking about a real health problem, like you know what I'm saying, like a back and spine problem, like that's genetics most of the time. So
Yeah.
when you got something that's genetically messed up, I don't recommend that you breed that dog at all. I don't care what anyone says, unless that person is just that much of a, I don't know, but to even breed that, but that's not making a better dog. And I think when you have a vision to make a better dog, like I was speaking of that made up guy that I was talking about earlier that went to Brindle and he wanted this way.
Yeah.
All you have to do, if that's what you want, then all you have to do is maybe save up some more money and get a dog like that dog that has the bad, genetics, and
Yeah.
then wait for that to grow up and then breed that. That's what I would do, because
Right.
I wouldn't put that out there. I would fix that dog and that'll be my pet, on the yard dog, whatever. That's what I would do, because I feel like I don't want nobody. It's like we were saying, John, before, like we don't want people to spend this money with us and then down the line they coming back to us saying, man, I just spent $20,000 trying to save this dog's life,
Right.
and they
I
only
just seen something.
for
My
1,500.
bad.
No, go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
I just seen a video of this dude. He took his Frenchie to a dog salon to or a groomer, and the dog came back and couldn't walk.
Mm.
But my point is, said the vet bill's $13,000
Yeah,
to get that dog fixed.
yeah.
So or to try and help it.
The
So
reason-
I don't think it's an exaggeration when people say like, man, I don't have this money to help this dog or try and fix what this dog's problem is.
So you know what end up happening? They end up
That's crazy.
or that dog end up at the shelter.
Yeah.
That's what happens. So the point of what I'm trying to do with dog men is to show dog men that, you know what I mean, be mindful. Is like I said on your show yesterday, be mindful where you get your dog from. Ask questions, ask the breeder questions. That's very important. Like Chris said, ask them if they got the dog, they should know who the grandparents are.
Right.
Ask them to see those grandparents, how they are. they still alive, how long they was living.
Yeah.
Okay, because if that dog come off that dog, you understand me, then 9 times out of 10, that dog is going to live probably pretty much the same time that dog lived. Okay, so it's probably going to be almost the same, if not the same. I mean, I've seen it. So that's very important to be like, okay, is the grandparents still alive, and how long were they alive? Did they live 11 years? Did they live 10? Did they live 9? Did they live 7? Did they live 12? You know what I mean? Did they live 15? Like, you know what I mean? There's different dogs that can live different lifespans. And that's very important when you get a dog and you ask them, you know, to see. You know what I mean? Like, hey Grady, if you still in here, how old is Khaki now? Khaki is my dog's grandfather, Bane. How old is Khaki now? If you in here, he'll say it. But that's just, you know, I just want people to be mindful of when you're breeding, because you know different genetics and it's different things is in different dogs. You know, bone cancer go, you know, that can be in the, you know, that can be in the Goldens, man. And once
Yeah.
your golden retriever turns 7 years old, that's when you start to see those problems, man. I mean, it'll be fine around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When that thing turns 7, that's when you start to have the issues. Trust me, I know. You know what I mean? So like, this is just how it is. He going on 7. You know what I mean? He looked just as healthy as I don't know what. So God willing, you have him for many more moons, brother. And I'm hoping that I have my boy Bane for many more moons. But you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how it is, bro. Like, that's just like, you know what I mean? I just want to keep people ahead of the game, because you know what I mean? Like, it's real, y'all. And do your homework on the breed that you love. Like, do your homework on that breed and understand. Like, Jai, you love Borbles. What's some of the issues that Borbles may have?
And you know, you get some hip dysplasia. You know, they're really a rustic breed, though. They don't really break down like that. But you know, it depends on what the lines too. But some of them will overheat. You get hip dysplasia. Excuse me. As far as I think some heart issues also.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Most big breeds do have heart
Yeah,
issues. Go
yeah.
ahead,
Like the Neapolitan Mastiff, they're known for heart problems.
bro.
That's yeah. But I'm gonna say I was talking to Roman A. Price, Mr. Price. Shout out to him. We're talking about like people that add different breeds to the Borbal. You know, some people added Great Dane. I think that's how we see these 33-inch Borbals.
Mm-hmm.
But their height limit is, I think, 27 to 28 inches, somewhere around there. And
Mm-hmm.
the Great Dane brought what is it? Seizures.
Mm-hmm.
Borbal. So then when you do that, I mean, it's just a world of problems. Medication. I've seen a person, somebody I went to school with, my dog's litter mate actually. The press I had,
Mm-hmm.
his brother got caught seizures bad. Like, I think after 3 years old,
It
he
was a
just
Cane Corso.
no, it was press canario.
Okay, well, kind of almost the same. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep. Yep.
but yeah, you have seizures almost every other week or a month. Every month he had a seizure
Mm-hmm.
and had to have medication, but it got so bad to where they just had to put him down.
Yeah. And that's what happens, and that's the unfortunate parts. Like, that's just how it is. Like me, man, me personally, I love the bully breeds. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? That's my thing. I love bulldogs, man. But bulldogs are prone to obesity, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, they obesity, man. They just get fat, and they up there with the damn with the black labs, man. You know what I'm
oh yeah,
saying?
them black labs, boy, them boys will swell up,
Woo, they get fat, bro.
man.
You ain't lying. If they in the condition one, man, they get fat, bro.
And them boys will not that stuff don't shed quick
Right,
neither.
right. So you gotta understand, man. Like, like with the bully breeds and the elbow and hip dysplasia. You know what I
Yep.
mean? And then there's also allergies that's very, very, what I'm saying, dangerous in some, bulldogs. You know what I mean? So it's a lot that goes in there, and that just goes on. Just knowing your dog, man, and just knowing the history of your dog, where it come from, and knowing the parents, the grandparents, and if you can know the grandparents of the grandparents, man. You know what I mean? Because it's important to, you know what I mean, like, know what you're getting, man. Like, you know what I mean? That heart disease, man, that cancer, that bone cancer, man, that it trust me, bro. I seen it in a couple dogs, and you'll be surprised. Like the dogs, look, man, it's just like a human, bro. Like it's it might not even have that in its genetic makeup, but all of a sudden your dog got lymphoma. Like, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And it just happened, just like with the humans, man. So yeah, Grady says, does keeping large breed dogs slim expand their lifespan and help their joints? Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. That is a very, 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 very good question, bro.
It's the same with humans too.
Same with humans. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I was going to say it extends the lifespan of everything
Yes.
because of what I was talking about with DNA repair during fasting.
Yes. Yes. That's very, very, very important. And on top of that, on top of it being important, this is the thing, right? When you have a big Cane Corso or big Mastiff dog or a big bully or whatever it is, a big band dog or whatever you have, you know what I'm saying? Some people get fooled by the height of the dog, thinking that it's the weight is supposed to match the height of the dog. So if the dog is a certain amount of height, you think that the dog is supposed to push 140, but that's not true, right? Because of the simple fact that if you look at something like an Anatolian Shepherd, right?
Mm-hmm.
Those dogs, right? They're gonna weigh about what, 115, right?
I think I think it was Anatolian, it might have been a Caucasian Shepherd and another one. But those dogs don't get past, like, they're not supposed to, the standard's like 145.
Right. Okay, so I just typed in the Anatolian Shepherd. So the females is between 88 to 120. So I was right. The males are 110 to 140. So I was right. So
Okay.
that was just Yellow One. What up, bro? Um, that was just what I was saying about um, about the Anatolian Shepherd, because of the simple fact that you know, you will look at that dog and how powerful it is, and you think that that dog, the females, like somebody have a female and put an extra 20 pounds on it, so they got a 140-pound female because
Yeah.
of the size of that dog, and that's not healthy for her joints. You know what I'm saying? Rock solid. You absolutely right, bro. He said also the blue pits and the bullies are super prone to allergies. Absolutely. And I kind of touched up on that because of the simple fact, like, some of those allergies are really, really serious. Like, and you have to, that's why I say you have to know that you have to know your dog and pay attention to that dog. From the ears, around the vulva, what I'm saying, the eyes, the skin, not just the coat, man. People get it mixed up. Oh, they coat is beautiful, but lift up your dog's skin, man, and look at that skin. Is it flaky? Is it red? Do she smell, or he or she smell yeasty? All of
Yeah.
those things is very important, man. It's very important. Love, bro. Always love, bro. He said, I was told once, Yella, he said, I was told once that if you don't feed a dog every day, it will live longer. And that's probably true. That's probably 100% true. Um, but I'm gonna tell you, Yella, I'm too much of a fur baby daddy. I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I can't do it. Like, I'm gonna just be honest. You know what I'm saying? I'm just one of those people that, what I'm saying, I just try my best to, give them that
Or eat.
that what I mean, that worked for me. But I don't disagree with that, bro. I don't at all. Honestly, I don't, because I do know that, and that was taught in the vet field. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, I don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Grady said, like comparing the giraffe and the elephant. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. That's a good analogy for the simple fact that you know what I'm saying. Like, it's man. Listen, it's one of those things where you know that elephant ain't supposed to be the size of a giraffe, and that giraffe ain't supposed to be the size of an elephant. So just understand that just because it's big and it's high, it's tall like an elephant, don't mean it's supposed to be big.
Right. And
Man.
most of those larger dogs, they grow up and then out. You know,
Right.
some people try and stack that weight up on them while they're growing. That's how you ruin the dogs.
Mac, what up, Mac?
Yo, can you hear me?
What up,
Yeah.
Mac?
What up, bros?
Hey, Yellow, man, you wanna get up, man? Get up here. I mean, it's up to you. But yeah, we just cooking, Mac. We just cooking. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And it ain't nothing. But yeah, you definitely want to watch that weight of those big dogs, man,
Oh yeah.
because that's important. You know what I mean?
So
Very important. You
Ain't it a
know.
standard tag like every established breed?
You're working them, they won't get heavy like that.
oh yeah.
Well, shit. What? See, if they,
Okay. I seen something. My grandmother's dog, she had a Doberman. He had a thyroid problem.
yep. See, I was just about to bring up the thyroid
That
problem,
boy
bro.
walked every day. He was thick like them Labradors Duro was talking about.
Yep.
He was thick
Yep.
until he died. He died about 6 years, 5 years, 6 years old.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And that can lead to that weight gain and that skin problem that I'm talking about. That's
Yeah.
what the thyroid do, y'all. Like I'm telling you, man, if you listen to your boy, I got the knowledge, y'all. I'm telling you. This is what I do. You know what I'm saying? And this is why it is about the dogs with me. Because this is what it's gonna be on Dog Around. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Yellow said, me neither. Eating every day. Mine's eating every day. I eat every day. Yeah, well, I mean, look, man, I can't do it. I'm sorry. I can't do it, man. Like me personally, I can't do it. You know, me personally, man, I can't do it. I see them slobbing and they hungry and they whining. I'm like, oh, man, let me feed my babies, man. You know what I mean? Um, you know, I'm
To
gonna
me,
just
it
be
should be the same principle. If you believe in fasting, you should fast with your dogs. Your dog should eat when you eat. And if you don't fast, then you know what I mean? Your dog should eat when you eat.
Yeah, you
Kind
right.
of thing.
You got to think though. You know, we got to chill though, because some people be making their dogs eat vegan with them.
I ain't never seen that before, man.
I think I seen a few posts of it, like on
Okay.
TikTok and stuff like that. But them dogs, they look defeated.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody just told me about that, and then they did a test, and they put some meat in her vegan dog food in bowls, and she couldn't keep her dog away from the meat.
I think I saw that.
Right.
Yeah.
Somebody
Yeah.
called her out on it, and tested her theory.
Oh, so we want to get into the foods.
You get the right dog, he turn around trying to eat you.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well,
You do that.
that's definitely if you talk about an intense dog breed right there.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Shoot. I
if
mean,
that
they say dogs get, if you die, a dog eats you after a certain amount of days.
I know mines will eat me, man, because they prove it to me every day. You know, just being honest. You know what I mean? They let me know that, man. They bite on my nose, they grab my nose, man. I'm like, what's going on here, man? Like, you know what I mean? They just grab my nose, have my nose in his mouth, man. I'm like, what's going on, bro? Like, tell me how you really feel, bro.
Is you cool?
Is you cool or no? You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, Yellow, what's good, bro?
What's going on, Duro? What's up, Chick? Panel? What's going on, fella?
We just cooking, bro. We just cooking.
Okay.
You know, what you think? What you think, man?
Well, now what was the question again? Was to my food?
No, so I said so like like you were saying about feed your dogs.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like I said, shit. Mine, I eat every day. Shit, so mine ain't gonna eat every day. You know. Shit. Yeah. Now I don't do that. Now I don't do that twice a day. Shit. I don't do. I think that's just to sell more dog food. You know, but they gonna eat once a day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they look a little tighter like that too, don't they? They don't look as full
Yeah.
or stuffed up. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fact.
And I give them some raw. You know, I give them some leg quarters and shit. You know, that poop just be like super small and hard. You know, on them leg quarters.
They're absorbing more of it. You know.
That's a good point.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you what I don't like, but give them diarrhea. Have you ever gave them chicken backs?
No, I don't feed my dogs chicken. Man.
Okay, you know, okay. If any of y'all have chicken backs, got a lot of fat on it, and it turn their stomach.
Fat content.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's mostly fat. Yeah. You know, with that leg quarter, it's just, you know, the only fat pretty much is the skin, but it's mostly meat.
Muscle.
Mm-hmm. So you say
Yeah, with that chicken, you want to get chicken that doesn't have antibiotics or hormones in it.
Okay. So Duro, you say you don't give your chicken at all?
Nah,
antibiotic, hormone-free chicken.
Nah, bro. You know the reason why, man, is I'm subscribed to your YouTube, so I see your dogs, Yella. You know, you got bulldogs, bro. You gotta be careful with the bulldogs, with the chicken. You know what I mean? The chicken is, you know what I'm saying, that'll make them smell yeasty. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? And give them those allergies because, you know, a lot of them got that chicken allergy. You know, they if you dig in if after you feed your dog some chicken, man, dig in her ear the next day, you'll see some yeast in that thing. And that's how you know those allergies is at an all-time high from that meat. And you can also tell from the poop too. If the poop is real watery too, and and it's different parts of the meat. You know, just like it's different parts to beef and different parts to pork and different parts to different meats and stuff, but in different parts to turkey. But at the same time, you know, me personally, I don't, bro. I don't feed mines, and it just worked better for me. And I just feed that beef and that ground turkey or that beef and those turkey wings together with the kibble. It just worked better for me, and I get more of that shiny coat more than that rough coat. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I see. Yeah, but I like when I do the chicken, I don't do it. I might do it maybe like once a week or something like that.
Okay.
But it ain't like they on a chicken diet.
Okay.
But, yeah.
You know, I don't think it doesn't affect every dog though, neither. You know, because all dogs is different. So it doesn't. Some dogs might not be allergic to it or as allergic to where you notice it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you know, I was asking more than saying, but
oh, you was asking.
Well, I would say
Oh no,
this
you're
about
absolutely right with that.
okay.
Now that what? Oh, go ahead.
No, what you were saying?
Oh no, I was gonna say there was a time where I was feeding maybe like 3 times a week. Like it would be like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Plus they was getting kibble too. And I didn't have it I didn't have that problem, but with mine, you know.
Okay.
So and I was doing that when I didn't even have the bull. I had the bullies then.
For real?
Yeah, I had the bully. Yeah.
Was your bullies like blue?
No. My bully, I got the red, the color of my dog right here in the avatar. I got the red, the fawns.
Oh, see, that's why though. That's why it's the blues,
Yeah.
fawns.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah.
You know, I think that blue is like universal in the dogs, like that comes with issues. Because the like with the Borbals and the other breeds that aren't blue, and you add a blue, say like a Corso, then they'll start having skin issues or allergies.
Uh-huh.
So I think that's just that blue color, just universal.
Yeah.
It'll come with that no matter
Because of
what.
the melanin dilution.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
GR80, what up,
I
bro?
got
Damn, it's a delay, man. What you about to say, Ready? I mean, Yellow.
No, I was gonna say I got I just got one bully now. He about 13. Well, it'll be 13 in May.
Dang.
I did a short on him about last week. I think I uploaded a short video of him. His hip starting to fuck with him and shit. But you know,
Is that black one?
he's still here. Nah, he fun. He red. He like a reddish color.
But don't you got a black one though?
I got a black puppy.
Yeah, I seen the black puppy in the cages.
Y'all ever seen that show Naked and Afraid?
Huh?
Naked and Afraid. When they put the people volunteer to go, all over the world in different places, and they strip them of their clothes and just give them like a knife or something. They go out there for 14 to 20 days or whatever.
We used to watch that a lot.
After
Is that kind of like Survivor?
It's kind of like that, but I think it's more.
Okay. Yeah, but they are
more of a public type of.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but after about 2 or 3 days, all those people start to break down. Most people start going, tapping out. But the body, man, it goes into survival mode. And you can pretty much eat anything. It don't matter because the body is surviving. It's just taking whatever it is and using it. But what you can't do is eat the same thing every day. So you can have chicken, you just can't have it every day. It just can't be a chicken diet. You need all different things. You just can't eat it every day.
See, I agree with that. I definitely agree with that because it was a time where, you know what I'm saying, I did give him chicken. And even my other dog that's no longer with us, Dice, even her, she had a chicken allergy. And you know what I'm saying? But even though I gave her chicken one time, she was fine. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely agree with that. I just stay away from it, man, because I just don't got time for the foolishness. You know what I'm saying? But to each his own. This is what we're here for. You know what I'm saying? What you do, what I do, you know what I'm saying? I'm never telling people this is what to do for your dog. I'm just only here to try to give points and try to make these dogs better. That's all. You know what I mean?
To me, it's not deliberately. Like, I don't go out and buy chicken, but if I got some food that I done got, left over, you know what I mean? I don't mind, throwing that, rinsing all of the seasons off and breaking them off.
So you give them cooked chicken bones?
Oh no, I don't give them bone, no bone. But anything I give my dogs, I give them cooked. I don't really do the raw.
Yeah, me either.
Okay.
Me either. But I'm sure somebody on the panel does.
I throw my dog's whole leg quarters.
Yeah, like I said, when I get mine leg quarters, it be raw. Whenever I give it to him, I rinse it all good and shit. I give it to him. But I'm gonna tell you what I have done. Too. I've boiled I'll take the skin off and just boil the skin and make like a broth, sort of like.
Yep.
And then pour it over the food.
Yep. That's exactly. I do that.
Yeah,
too.
pour that over the food, and they smash. It's like they really like it. Then I mean, they like it anyway, but they really they just love this shit. Like raw do something to it. Like raw meat, it just do something to animals. It'll start a fight quicker. All this shit.
Well, for me, it for my pack, raw is a big old no. I be squirting nasty stuff for days.
Really?
Yes, sir. Anything, I mean anything off the wall, like even canned tuna.
Really?
Yeah, I gotta stick to like because it's so much well, I don't know y'all bloods, but that terrier blood, from my understanding, from my angle, it ain't agreeing with no raw.
I get mine. They
I
do
wonder
fine
if
on
you
the
can
raw.
inoculate those dogs with a microbiome.
I didn't
Say
hear
it
you.
again, Candy Man.
Yeah, I didn't hear you.
I wonder if you can inoculate those dogs, their digestive system with the microbiome that would process that shit. Or what is it about them that makes them different like that, where they can't digest the same? Is it just because they never had any wolf genes bred into them?
And that's a topic nobody is talking about, okay, man. Everybody willing to point the finger and say your dog need to eat this and your dog need to eat that, but nobody ain't really breaking down, you know, what's the problem with this dog eating this and what's the problem with that dog eating that.
See, when you say that,
Yeah, that's why I'm wondering if it's the gut bacteria.
but that's when the probiotic come into play. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And also when you're doing the raw, also you got to make sure that you deworm your dogs a little bit more often when you're just doing that raw meat. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like us when we cook and we wash our chicken and all that, and we wash our beef or whatever the case is, but the meat still has germs. Excuse me. The meat still have germs, so you still got to wash your hands after you touch that raw meat, right?
Right.
It's a lot of it's a lot of what's the word I'm looking for, man? Parasites that can come about.
I was just gonna say that. I was turning my mic on. Yeah.
I'm like, what I'm looking for? There's a lot of parasites that come with that when you want to deworm a little bit more often, and you won't get, the throwing up or the pooping afterwards. A lot of
Absolutely can be. Yep. That's why I don't feed pork.
Right. That's because that's high in that. That's absolutely right. You're right. Yep.
Who was that? I was watching somebody. He was saying he give his dog pork.
Yeah,
I
you'd
can't think
want to
of what.
cook it.
He was giving it to him raw. I think he had a farm, a pig
Does he
farm or
cook it?
something.
Mister, you
I
think
don't
you
know.
talking about Mr.
I don't
Price?
think he.
Okay.
Who?
Roman A. Price, Integrity
Okay.
Board.
Yep. But what it is
Was that the dude? Was that the dude? Cat, you was
he's
interviewing?
taking
Yeah,
care of
you
the
was interviewing him.
parasites.
Yeah, but he cooked his pork though. He said
Oh, he did. Okay. My bad. I know he said okay. So he
Oh.
did say he cooked it. Okay.
he cooked it.
Okay. Yeah, I was watching your shit. I knew. I heard something.
Also,
I was
you
like,
wouldn't
damn.
have to.
Hey, Duro.
You wouldn't have to cook your pork if you dewormed your animals.
But Duro, I got a question.
What's up, bro?
If these dogs come from wolves and they so badasses that they can eat all this good meat off the fresh off the market, fresh from the butcher with blood still juicing out of it, why we got to be deworming these dogs? Why we got to take care of these dogs so femininely? Like, why they ain't rough like lions and hyenas that don't need to be dewormed?
That's
and wolves.
That is a very good question.
There's a few reasons. For one, they're not wolves, but some dog breeds do have wolf bred into them.
Right.
Well, I would say this.
A big misconception, though, and this is what we've all been taught this, and I believe this for years. But if your meat is clean, eating a raw diet gives your dog a natural acidic balance to its gut, and worms cannot live in it. Parasites can't live in that gut. But when you switch to kibble, that cuts the pH balance of the dog's gut right in half.
Right.
Now it can pick up worms.
Right.
Off the grass, off of what you feed it, whatever.
Okay, that makes sense.
So you saying you can take a puppy from day one, and when it starts to get off the milk, and you started on that raw, you ain't never got to deworm the puppy?
Maybe if you growing your own animal.
Well, I'm telling you,
processing.
No, well, I get clean human grade beef from a custom butcher, and I feed my dogs that, and I deworm my puppies, and they do not pass parasites.
Hey, GR, what you just say, GR?
No, I was agreeing with Caveman. Like maybe if you're growing your own animals, like you got your own
Yeah.
chicken, your own cattle, your
Yeah,
own pigs,
absolutely. If you
whatever.
don't,
The meat definitely gonna be better for
yes, you can
your
have.
dog.
Yeah, if the animal's not living in a contaminated area, if it's eating clean, drinking clean water, you're giving it ivermectin or something, 90 days or 30 days, whatever, before you butcher it, cleaning all the parasites out of it. Yeah, a lot of people vaccinate their cattle.
All right, so let me answer. Who was that asked me that? Was that Yellow or Nell Mac that asked me that question?
That was
About
me.
that was Matt.
Yeah.
All right, so let me answer your question, bro. From my perspective. All right, so when you talk about parasites, right? A dog is a domesticated animal, right? And people throw that wolf crap, and it messes people's mind up because then idiots start to think that you can feed your dog this, that, and the third, and think that it's going to be able to clear it out. And that's not the truth. Okay, that's the most misconception, BS information that a person can give you. Okay, so the reason why we deworm our dogs are not just for our dogs; it's for us too. Okay, it's definitely for us. Do not just think that we cannot get worms. Yes, we can. That's why we can take Pyrantel too.
Yeah.
And it's very healthy for us to deworm ourselves sometimes. Hint, hint, after Thanksgiving or Christmas, y'all. So if you
What they
got some
call it,
Pyrantel,
zoonotic
go ahead and hit
diseases.
some. Go ahead and hit some of that in your mouth too. It's all good. You understand? So deworming pets, you know what I'm saying, should protect your pets and it's protect your home. You know what I'm saying? Because you can get tapeworms and you can get other worms from your dog. And then if your dog is, I'm telling you, let me tell you, listen to me clearly, okay? If your dog get Giardia, if your dog get a certain type of worm and that shit in your house or you in your yard or wherever, yes, a lot of zoonotic parasites for sure. Okay, a whole lot of them. It's not just hookworms, roundworms, tapeworms. It's a whole list of other parasites that you can get. So this is why it's very important to control this and deworm that animal because of the simple fact that you can also get a lot of this stuff. So when you got some bad diarrhea, okay, and your dog, you want to make sure that you got some good cleaner. You want to make sure that you better have some watchdog, y'all. If y'all don't know what that is, go on Amazon, get it, clean your kennel. I'm telling you. I mean, this is what I'm here for, y'all. I'm here to help y'all out. This is what I'm here for. You know what I'm
Real.
saying? I'm here to help y'all out. I'm here to share what I know, what I've learned with my brothers as other dog men. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to share this with y'all because I'm not a you know what I'm saying? I'm not a person that feel like I have to charge for information or I need a consultation for my own people to come and talk to me and help y'all out. So this is what I'm saying, y'all. You know what I'm saying? You can definitely make a mistake to eat a worm by accident. Okay. So if you come in there, man, you just come out the yard with your dog, you clean up the yard, you spray your water hose and all that, and you do all the stuff and it look good, you talking and brushing out and getting scooping up the poop and all that stuff, and you come in and you wash your hands. Okay, you wash your hands. Did you
Definitely
change
take your shoes
clothes?
off.
Did you shake your clothes before you came in? So you got to understand the stuff jump on you very fast. It's just like when you do exterminating. They don't want if you ever had a exterminator come to your house, the exterminator does not have hair on his face. And why? Because things will jump in his beard.
Mm.
Okay. So understand it's the same thing. And why it's important and why I always push and want my brothers to know how to deworm your dogs and why it's effective if you do it the right way and how it can help you in your pockets in the long run if you do it the right way. A dog is not a wolf. A dog is a dog. A wolf is a wolf. So we gotta let that go. That was many years ago when the dog was
Let me
was
let me
brought up under a
let me
wolf.
let me say this.
Yeah, go ahead.
Wolves get worms too, like tapeworms and all that. First off, But the wolf that the dogs evolved from is extinct now, and the gray wolf is a close relative.
Mm-hmm.
So it didn't evolve from the gray wolf or descend from the gray wolf. It evolved from a wolf that's extinct now as of today.
I got a question for Caveman.
Go ahead.
Caveman,
Yo.
how long do wolves, coyotes, and fox, things like that, how long do they last in the wild? Like, what's their lifespan?
They live pretty
That's a
long.
big variable. Usually, they don't get old. They don't get old because something else killed them.
Yeah.
Another predator.
You know, when they start slowing down.
Absolutely.
Yep.
I'm
Another
saying-
wolf.
A wolf can
usually.
live up to 13
Or
wow before his reign is over.
yeah.
So they got strong immune systems.
I'm sure they can. I'm not really a wolf expert, but I'd be surprised if a wolf can't live to like 20 in captivity.
In captivity,
Because I mean, I got a 15-year-old dog
In
on the ground right
captivity,
now.
in captivity, but in the wild, they probably what, 12, 15?
they
maybe 10?
13. They about 13.
13?
max. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
they
that's
about
impressive.
13. But before their time is up, before they pass that torch to the younger one.
What was that one dog though? That Texas Blue Lacy.
Yep.
Them
Well-
things lit. What was that? That thing was like 20, I think. I think it lived to like 17, 20, somewhere around there.
It's
So
Texas.
Yeah.
Texas Blue Lake.
But like
what kind of dog?
our hounds are peaking out at 7. You know, where your large breeds, they're going downhill at 7. Our dogs are priming out at 7.
But
I'm
catch
about
dog.
to pull up the other
What
one.
type of dog was it? What type of dog was that? Blue Lacy dog. What breed was that? What?
I'm about to pull it up. Duro, I can share my screen, bro.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
For sure. Let me
You ain't got to ask, man. This thing for us, man. This thing of ours.
already.
Duro, what you say that stuff was called? What on Amazon?
If I
Watchdog.
could get
What-
around this delay.
Who?
Watchdog.
Watchdog.
Watchdog. Yeah.
Can y'all see that?
Okay. Watchdog. No, I don't see nothing.
Duro, I think you gotta allow it to be on there, I think.
How the fuck I do that, bro? You know I'm new to this shit. Tell me how I gotta do it.
I can't. It looks like it's like backstage. I can't even share. Like it ain't. Hold on. I'm about to try and share it again.
Is there a allow screen share button somewhere?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Is it
Yeah, I
allowed,
got
bro?
it. Like I got the screen up and everything, but it just ain't. I don't think it's gonna go on there. But if you look it up, those dogs, the life expectancy is 12 to 16 years.
Who?
Texas Blue Lacy.
What is she, some type of hound?
It looks like a hound, yeah, but they say those dogs were bred with coyote,
Oh shit.
and coyotes live for a while. I'm pretty sure too, depending on if they can make it, you know.
Yeah. Well, see, the thing with coyotes is they usually get killed because there's so many of them. So it's usually the hunters that kill them, you know, and do it pretty fast. But yeah. But yeah, Yellow, it's called Watchdog. It's a couple others, bro, that I could send you to that I use that's very effective in, you know, disinfecting your dog's area. You know, and it'll definitely help with that deworming and the fleas and the ticks and all that stuff as well. So, you know what I mean? Just
I get with you on Instagram, but you Duro Rusi on Instagram?
yeah, yep.
Okay, I get with you on Instagram when we get out.
But
Yeah,
no, that Blue Lacy is a real resilient dog, man. They use them for herding, tracking. I think they use them as catch dogs too for hogs.
Really?
Yeah, they use it for and treeing game.
I think I've seen this dog before, but I can't remember where I seen it at.
Yeah, them dogs is I like them. And like I said, they're literally like 17. That's the expectancy, 13 to 17, I think. That's a long time.
That's a good dog, man. I mean, take that to a pit bull or something. That'd probably be some crazy pups.
Yeah, it would. Or take
You
it to
know?
anything. It's gonna add a whole new level to it.
Right. That's what
Yeah.
you're right. Yeah.
Is that an active breed?
Yeah, very
Yeah, it's still alive. Yeah.
yeah.
Because I was gonna say, I think the slower the
If you've
maybe
tried
the
out a
slower the
good
dog,
hunting
the
dog,
longer
you
the
figure
life.
out you don't need to add any pit bull to it.
Yeah, them hounds is they nasty. I done seen a couple videos. I know some people that got some. I think I might try and go on a hunt with one of them.
I love those doggone Argentinos though. Love those doggos.
Man, I was talking to this trainer. She was like the dogo. It can do protection work. It's
Oh
you
yeah.
just have to find the correct ones. People say they aren't good for it, but if you find the right ones, because they were originally bred to hunt. People say it gets mixed up. Say they were bred for fighting, but they were bred to be the ultimate hunting dog.
Mm.
And as we can see, they didn't fit the bill.
Yeah, it was like two brothers that created that breed, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the dogo. Yep, it
Go
was.
Go ahead.
I think that was GR that said that. What'd you say, GR?
No, I was just saying it was two brothers that created that breed.
Yeah. Joe interviewed a dude that think working on a book with him.
Word.
Yeah.
Well, who the two brothers? Because I don't know.
I can't remember their name. They two Spanish dudes, right?
I'm about to look it up.
Yep, Spanish or something like that. Yep.
Yeah, they got a square bite. That was pretty cool.
Man, I don't know. That one dogo that killed the mountain lion, they said, and protect this a little girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I know that they didn't lion bred that dog so much. Over there, I'm for real.
Yeah, all of them what minimum weight is like 100 pounds.
Yeah, they don't get too heavy. They can't really be too heavy, or they ain't gonna be able. Their name was Antonio and Augustin Martinez.
Yeah.
Martinez brothers. They both doctors, I guess.
Okay, yeah, I don't know. I don't know those brothers, but salute to them, man. I love people who make history, y'all.
For sure.
You know, and I'm definitely trying to have everybody, you know what I'm saying, make history, man, and have our names talked about like we talk about these other historian people. You know what I'm saying? I definitely want us to do something, and you know what I'm saying. I don't care about the race, y'all. I don't care about your white, your black, your Spanish. I mean, I just feel like good dog men is good dog men. You know what I'm saying? We can do this thing.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We can do this thing, man. So that's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? And you know, the more and more we have, you know, the history of the dogs like we getting into, this is great right here, because this is teaching me something, and I'm also teaching y'all something that maybe y'all don't know about the health, but y'all teaching me something about the history. And you see how that worked? So now, you know what I'm saying, when we had these conversations, I'll be up on game and know who you're talking about. Because you know, Ja, you'll be talking about, you know, that's such and such and such. And I'll be like, I don't know.
Like who? Lee right here, man. Y'all know this man he ain't even really know who Lee Robinson was. He just knew American Sentinel.
Bro, I did.
Yeah, I met Lee Robinson. I've been in his house before.
Oh,
I met Lee Robinson. Oh yeah, I met Lee Robinson back in 2006.
Yeah, that's hard.
Bro, how long have you been doing this?
Shit, I've been fucking with dogs breeding wise since like 2005.
Okay.
But I've been dealing with dogs since I was like, you know, in the 90s. But you know, I got serious about it like in 2005.
Yep.
Okay. Hey, that's crazy.
And
that's crazy how some people got into dogs and went full stream. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's admiring though, because I was into dogs, but I was just into dogs. But I didn't know nothing about no shows, who was doing this, the OGs. So I'm learning with you, Duro.
Yeah,
hey man, COVID got a lot of people introduced, you know what I'm saying, to like really digging with dogs.
Yeah. And you see most of them evolving out of the bullies and the Frenchies, and they get more into the working dogs or the dogs that can do something.
But ain't that exciting though, man?
It is. It's scary sometimes too, because you see some of them bring in like designer mastiffs, designer this and that to it. But I mean, it's still a good thing. You know, good and bad comes with everything. I told you that, Duro. So you know, you just gotta try and wash out the bad or keep it out of our area. You know.
Yep, that's a fact.
Hey, Yella. You know David Ishii, Midgard Masters. Look him up, man. I'm about to do an interview with him next week, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
David Ishii.
Yep, David Ishee.
David. Okay. He on Facebook.
Facebook, Instagram. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I check him out. Okay. David Ishii.
Duro, that was cool with you. I ain't mean to.
Come on, man. What I just say, man? This thing
Oh
for
yeah,
us.
you did, man. I just had to check, man. You know,
Nah,
it's the same thing on my show too. Whatever you got going
bro,
on, bro. Just
I ain't riding like that, bro. You
Right.
know what I mean? Go ahead and promote, because I'm gonna be right in that show right with you. You
For
know
sure.
what I mean?
you know,
Just
I always appreciate it, man.
Yeah, for sure.
So where y'all if y'all need y'all like antibiotics, where y'all get y'all like amoxicillin and stuff like that from?
I need that shit like yesterday.
Oh shit, nigga! You gotta get with me. I gotta put you on a website, nigga. You gotta get with me after well shit, I guess I'll put it out now, man.
I've been out since last summer.
You say what, Duro?
We don't want everybody to know.
Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, when we get off, then exactly. That's what I'm saying. Cause like, I'm gonna be honest with you, like, if motherfuckers don't fuck with me, I ain't trying to help you out. I mean, I'm just being honest.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You don't fuck, but you don't fuck with me. You don't like me, but you taking the information that I'm putting out. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, I get with y'all though. I get the amoxicillin and all that shit, bro. For real, I can get that shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Duro,
that's how I feel. What you say, bro?
It's bleach and ammonia for Cox City and Giardia, right?
What, to clean it?
Well, not together.
To clean it up?
Yeah. After you clean up, you spray bleach for the Cox City, right? And then maybe the next day, you spray ammonia for Giardia.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
But you gotta do that. You gotta do that more than once though, bro.
Oh yeah, that's every day.
Yeah, you got
Yeah, that clean up every day, man.
Yeah.
Okay, now check this out. A lady told me, I don't know if y'all know on Facebook, but Linda Moore, she fuck with the Gang Doll and shit. And I think she
I heard of her name.
Okay, she told me, that what she told me. She said that bleach and ammonia, it don't kill Cox City. She said because Cox City is a parasite. She said what kills it is heat, fire.
Yep.
I'm gonna tell you what I had. I had a
direct sunlight.
Now this is what she said like fire.
Mm-hmm.
She told me she had to set up, she had to burn her yard. Like set it on fire. I'm gonna tell y'all a situation.
Most definitely is gonna kill it.
I'm gonna tell you the situation I had.
That's most though, ain't it?
That's overkill.
but I'm gonna tell you what I had a situation.
Yeah, go ahead.
I had this same weapon house. I used to use it all the time. Same weapon house. And I got puppies and shit. I had a litter of puppies came down with Cox City. They were like 4 days old. I'm like, damn, what the hell? Why they kidding? You know, I'm cleaning out every day and shit. So that's when I told her. She said, when she said the shit about the fire, what I ended up doing was I took all the puppies out, took all the hay out, and I got some lighter fluid, and I just set that. When I ain't let it blaze up, I just set it on fire and let it get a little torch. I mean, a little char. And that's how I got rid of this shit. But it'll come back because you got birds carry that shit. You got motherfucking rats carry Cox City, all this shit carry it. So I mean, you can get it out. You can get it off your, you can't. I mean, you can't never keep it off your yard because you got birds and shit flying. And
them birds was terrible.
Yeah. So but that's what she told me though. She said fire. She said heat here. She said it's a parasite. It's not a virus.
You got to think about the mama too, bro. The mama cleaning up. She gonna eat the shit and piss.
Right.
And then she feed them. You know what I mean? So you got to treat the mama too.
Mm-hmm.
Right. But it's certain cleaners out there, y'all, that we don't gotta mix bleach and ammonia. We can do.
No, I wouldn't mix it, bro. Don't mix it.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying because like I said before, I don't know if you was on GR. We want to be clear because we want people to know not to do it, not to mix it together. Exactly. But that's how we handle that in the vet field. You know what I'm saying? That's how we handle like coccidia and other things coming through. We would get RX 75 or 78 to go behind the infectious dog and you know, bleach it and all of that. But it's different cleaners. It's different. Listen, man. Listen, I got y'all. You know what I'm saying? I got y'all. It's different things that we could do to get rid of your coccidia, man. For sure. I promise.
But
oh, my bad. Go ahead. My bad.
I gave him some I keep Corey too. I give him Corey. If I see him come down with it, I think that's what it is. I got some Corey. I give them like a CC. It's nasty, of course. They don't like to taste it, but I just squirt it in their mouth. You know, Albon, you can't get that over the counter no more.
Nah.
Nope. You know, you used to be able to go to Revival Animal Health. You used to be able to order it right out the magazine.
Yellow, what I tell you about saying stuff, man?
Well, yeah.
What I tell you about
they can't get it. They can't. You need a prescription to get it. So
no, but you just put one of the plug names out there, man.
Oh, well, my bad.
The game is to be sold,
my bad. Gee, my bad.
You get bits and pieces, man.
Yeah. But I think everybody know about it. Well, now, you know, a lot of people don't know about that magazine, but
no.
Hey, I mean, I didn't spill the beans on that one.
You just spilled the beans, but yeah, you gotta get a prescription now for Albon and all that stuff now. Yep.
Yeah.
What about natural remedy? Ginger, garlic, oregano, all that good shit.
Honestly, I don't know nothing about that, bro.
I use it. It's a guy on Facebook. I can't say it. I don't want to say his name. But I order my stuff from him. You know, he sell natural dewormers and stuff. I ordered from him.
Yeah,
and
pumpkin seeds, pumpkin seeds, all of that. Pumpkin seeds, worms and all of that.
It'd be like a mixture of whatever you use, or whatever kind of herbs
papaya,
and whatever, but
all types of stuff.
Yeah, so like I said, I use that. I do use a liquid. You know, I use liquid too. I got some pills I ordered from overseas. I'm not gonna say the website.
All right.
I'm not gonna mention on here.
No,
you know,
Yellow, you gotta understand, bro. You gotta understand. People will take what you saying. They don't know nothing about these websites. They will go on there and talk about these websites like
yes,
like
sir.
They've been using it for years, right?
Yes, sir. And then won't give you the shine. Won't say I heard this, because I've been hearing what you've been saying about motherfuckers been stealing your shit and won't give you no shine. You gonna borrow it. Hey, I heard Duro say this, blah, 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 you know, but they ain't gonna do that. They just gonna take that shit and they gonna run it to whoever listen to them like they thought of that shit. You right.
Yeah. Right. I got some shit that'll cure heartworms, bro.
You do?
Yeah.
Man, talk to me.
We'll talk.
Yeah. No, I didn't want you to say it out loud, but I was just saying heartworms.
Most definitely, bro, because Khaki had it in his blood. You feel me? When you take your dog for your yearly. He had it in his blood, and I started giving it to him. Took him back, shit gone.
What?
You know how it's in their blood before it gets to their heart, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Was giving it to him. Shit was gone 3 months.
Yeah, because it can be treated, y'all, but if it gets to their heart, man, it's very, very expensive, man. I just want to.
But that shit, it would kill it when they get to their heart, bro. This shit for real.
Yeah, facts.
But yeah, that shit is like thousands of dollars, bro, to treat that shit at the vet.
What? I ain't even gonna tell y'all how much it is. I work in there. I know how much it is.
You gotta set up a payment plan.
E-book,
yes, you do. Or you better have care credit.
Yes, sir.
Hey, y'all know we can cook up an ebook.
Hey, man, you know, I was thinking about doing some stuff like that. My friend Alex, man, she in the chat too. Well, she was in the chat. I don't know if she on still, but she was telling me, she was like, man, you know what you should do when you grow your channel even more. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should make something like that and then, like, you know, charge a little subscription, you know what I'm saying, for that joint. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if we do an ebook, man, that joint can't be free, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because
you do gotta wait till you little ashy a little bit, then you.
Yeah. This one guy be on YouTube. He sell this for like $100, bro.
Dang.
Who?
Some people getting
There's
down.
one guy on YouTube. He popular as fuck. Was it Soldier Squad? Keno, some shit like that.
Yeah, I don't even know him.
Yeah,
Man,
I
that
know
man
who that
popular
is.
as hell, bro. That man sold so many goddamn dogs, bro. But he got an ebook that shit like $100.
Man, you don't need that.
Easy.
Okay.
Holla at Doro, man.
Hey,
I
y'all
got
don't bring up red dying around Duro. He just might snap.
Yeah, that's a bunch of bullshit right there.
See?
But get into that for me though, because I want to understand.
What's up?
Like with the dying, what y'all got against it? Because I don't know what
It's basically for like red blood cell production, right?
I mean, people was
Basically.
well.
it's a thing called red cell too, though, ain't it?
Red Cell. I know about Red Cell.
Yeah. Yeah, but dying, I know I use
Oh,
dying.
dying. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Red cell. That dying is supposed to add a lot of weight or some shit.
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
a weight.
My bad.
Yeah, it's for calories. It's
Yeah.
supposed to be for calories. But look, this is the thing. It be abused in the bully community, and it be abused with the pit bull community. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody was trying to make their dog bigger. Their dog ain't supposed to be bigger. You know what I'm saying? And I said it before. I'll say it again. If your dog is supposed to be 75 pounds, leave your dog at 75 pounds. Do not say I can get this dog up to 88 pounds. That is the most dumbest thing ever.
Because I said that before. That 10, 15 pound, that make a difference. You put it on the dog.
It make a difference on us.
Yeah.
5 pounds will make a difference on the dog.
Yeah.
How old is everybody on the pack? How old is you, Grady?
40.
How old is you, Yellow?
44.
Caveman is 51, and Nell Mac is 43, right?
42.
42. I'm 38. Check this out, y'all. You put an extra 15 pounds on all of us. Tell me your knees ain't gonna be on fire.
Yeah.
Gonna have some other issues. Gonna be ready to go to the doctor.
Absolutely. So why do people think that it's the smartest thing to put it on a dog?
Now that I think about it, though, I seen some people like feeding, like they be like, I feed this every day, and they put some dying in there.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. But now that I think about it, you're right. Yeah.
That's what
it's like, man, I'm gonna be there. Y'all, it's like, man, it's like something wrong with them bully people. Like, what you thinking, man? Like, what are you doing? Like,
man, Bully Max and DDK9 did that to them people, man.
They want some shit they can't.
Man, I don't know, man.
No, you absolutely.
Everybody want a Hawk size dog, and everybody either want a fit dog looking like the Bully Max on the package.
Yeah.
This is 100% true, man.
I ain't gonna lie. I think he got some sales. He got a good amount of sales just because the front of it, like the logo. You know, it just made it look good.
What you talking about, Don?
No, Bully Max.
Bully Max.
See, Bully Max been the biggest scam ever, bro.
And then people get caught up in the dogs that they say allegedly get fed that.
Bully Max has been the biggest scam ever, bro. That shit don't work.
No,
that shit don't work.
Hey, I ain't see the real until I ain't gonna lie. Until I saw the coach. Them shits is Bully Max, man.
What?
Coach dog.
You gotta understand though, you gotta work your dog too. You just can't feed that motherfucker anything.
He got the DNA, bro.
Right.
That's true, but they still active though. Even if they you know what I'm saying, moving around by themselves. That's what I'm saying.
But you know, Bully Max whole thing is the nutrition, the food. Or the whatever the supplement.
I think some of the people think it's just gonna build the dog up and make them look.
No, it don't work like that.
Right.
If you eat steak every day, you're gonna get fat, bro.
And then you gotta work.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's just a piece to the puzzle.
You know, I kind of want to go back to Yellow, man, because Yellow says something that I've been saying. And this is why when I said on your interview, Ja, I don't want to be a part of the bully community.
Yeah.
Because, you know what I'm saying, I don't want to push that narrative that your dog is supposed to be the size of the hawk and your dog is not supposed to be the size of the hawk.
I'm gonna tell you, man, you should embrace that and then let them know, like, hey, there's another side to this. There's not just the overweight,
you know what?
Extremities.
But you know what? If I do that, then I'm gonna make enemies. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, they hated on Jesus though, man. I mean,
Yeah, man.
they hated Malcolm X. They hated Martin Luther King. They
Word.
hated Magic Don Juan. I
Do
mean,
y'all know who Terrell Hall of Fame is?
Nah, you was telling me about
Hey,
him.
yep, I know. I know. Yeah.
This man just say, check your dog hearts. Boy, this motherfucker's cursing that man kids out, bro.
Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you something. I met Terrell in 16 in New Orleans at a bully at a nationals, a bully, the national bully national in New Orleans. And shit, Terrell, he ain't gonna just run up and slap that motherfucker. I'm telling you, he fuck with them weight for real.
Yes, sir. He
He ain't
looked
no
like he
little,
ain't no
little dude.
Hey,
Yeah,
but
he
you know
fuck with
what?
them weight for real.
If Terrell breed the dog, man, and come up with the dog, man, he'll shut everybody in this industry up.
what's his name?
Yeah, man, cause when he came out with the TBKC, bro, I was like rooting for that nigga. Like, I wanted him to win. Like, man, come on with the registry. Come on, you know what I'm saying? But he never produced, paperwork for people. But I was supporting him. I was rooting for him.
Yeah, but you can't.
Yeah.
That's just like when what's that gas station?
BP.
Not the BP, the big junk, man, with the coolers and then the ices and the hot dogs.
7-Eleven.
Oh, somebody Circle K?
Quick stop.
Quick trip.
Okay.
Quick trip.
Yeah, y'all
Man,
down.
listen,
Y'all down.
once
South.
a Quick Trip move next to your gas station, guess what? The gas station is gonna be closed in
It's
2
over
months.
with. Yeah.
You can't compete with no Quick Trip.
What was
So
that thing?
I don't even know
Terrell?
why he did that. He should have focused on the dogs.
Oh, you saying you don't know why Terrell tried to do a registry
Yeah, because he can't compete with Dave.
with Dave? Yeah, ABKC.
He
Yeah,
got too much. He got that on lock. But I had
yeah,
a
he
dude
do.
on my show.
Yeah.
I had a dude on my show. He said he funny money. Dave said he ain't really about the dogs.
Well, it's one man.
Right.
It's not it should be an organization.
I heard
Yeah.
another big channel proposed that someone else make a separate registry and set a breed standard for a healthy dog and actually set a standard for the bully, and they
That'd be
back it.
amazing.
And I think it could be done.
They have to get some real judges though, because I think the bully community, everybody base that their dog looks different or is bigger or smaller or more compact. So then if you do have a standard, then I think some people might be turned off by it and think, oh, y'all cheating, so I can't win. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Well,
y'all
I'm
don't
gonna be honest with you.
Uh-huh.
I like the UKC. I like the UKC standard. I was fucking
I
with
do
them.
too.
I had a couple of dogs under them. If you read their standard, it says that the dog should have a strong American Pit Bull Terrier look with a Bulldog influence. It's in their standard. I like their
I don't
standard.
like that shit.
You
I
don't?
don't like that shit. Hell no. Because that's what I was
Why
saying, bro.
you
The
say
man, my man from Hall of Fame, like they created the bully, bro. It's just supposed to be a pit bull on steroids. There's not supposed to be nothing else in it. They created the shit. So why? So
why
why would you?
Bulldog.
No, bro. Why would you go around and change the name, like change the shit when it's already there? Like you're not gonna put a Corvette engine in a Ferrari. That's backwards.
Well, you think they didn't in the
They already
beginning?
got
They
the
didn't put
standards.
bull. That you think in the beginning there wasn't Bulldog in the bully?
No, that's what they no, bro. That's what they was saying. That's what he preaching, and people mad at him for that. He's like it's just Pitbull and Stafford,
Yeah,
and
but
they
what
mad at him for saying that shit. They
I don't
created the dog,
know. I don't know about
yeah,
that.
but
I
what
don't know
Yella's
about
saying,
that.
yeah,
but they
what Yella's
created the
saying,
dog,
No,
bro.
I know
Right.
that's a lie.
yeah, but even
They
if they
created the dog, but they
dog,
not gonna tell you the truth though. They not gonna tell you the
Bro,
truth.
okay, my dog's Pitbull and Staff, and I can some bully shit, some pocket shit, some XL shit. You know what I mean?
why? Because something was bred in the pit bull, bro. But even
Well, I'm
before
saying like
they got their hands on them dogs, it
this
was
shit got to
stuff
be like
already
10
cooked.
years ago. It's got to be so far back you can't pull it up. Is what I'm saying.
It'll bounce up.
This shit gonna have to go back like 10, 12 years probably.
Man, I've been seeing some remixes just come up out of nowhere.
You know, but I heard a term though that the bully was supposed to be a pit bull just on steroids.
That's what I just said,
Right, I
bro.
heard that too. I did
Yeah,
too. Yeah, that's what
that's
they
what I
said.
said. It's
Yeah.
a lot of different things people
That's what
say.
my dogs look like.
Pit bulls on steroids.
Exactly, bro. They don't
Right.
look like no bulldog all in the face, bro. There's
Bro,
no bulldog in
Look at
there.
that big motherfucker in his picture, man. That's khaki.
Yeah, that is a big dog.
That's
Yeah,
Bam
man.
Granddad, my dog. Look how big
Okay.
he is.
He like 125, 130 right there. And he's
Yeah.
standard.
Crazy.
He's a standard.
Dang. But it ain't no slight. It ain't no crazy 120 though, is it though?
Man, this man, he's standard size. So that's what, 19, 20 inches?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's still agile.
Yeah.
Still agile. We'll walk for 3 miles. He ain't breathing hard, foaming at the mouth or nothing.
That's what
But you
I'm
know
saying.
what the bully did? The bully added a different structure to those dogs.
The
So when you
bulldog.
go
or
to
you-
when you go to the dog show, yeah, the bulldog, it added that
that
it added
wider
that
front.
frame. It added that frame.
No, man. There are pit bulls that had that wide structure, bro. You got to do it's so many breeds of pit bulls, bro. You got to look all on. It's a lot of them got that wide base.
Yeah,
Mm.
you're right. You're right.
You got to look back. You got to look at back at the pit bulls. They just got more weight on them.
You're
Right.
right. But
Catch weight.
it's so scattered. You know what I mean? That bulldog made it a breed.
Okay,
So you
what
think
about
you
when they
broke
come
it?
out with the when they come out with the no tail and the kink tail?
That's bulldog shit. I don't
Yeah,
never
that
deal
is.
with
That's
that when I
bulldog.
have puppies.
I hate that. That's what.
I never had that when I
And,
had puppies.
and another thing, that shit was around before Dax and Miyagi. So because I know a lot of people like to say, well, the bulldog influence came when Dax and Miyagi hit the scene. Now it came way before then.
Man, they
It
accept
came
anything with a
before
short
then.
snout. If you got that
You said
2-finger
anything with a
snout,
short,
if you got that 2-finger
you
snout, you good.
you good.
I got
My
to have
dog had a
3.
three.
I
My
got
dog
to
had a
have 3,
3-finger
bro.
snap.
I got to have
Yeah,
3.
mine had 3. Yeah, mine had 3. Yeah,
You can't hunt
Mine,
with
when I
that
bred,
shit.
mine had a 3.
You can't hunt with no 2-finger snout, man.
mine got 3 too, and I win stuff, but I know I never get best in show, so I got to take her to something
It's just all about the desirables.
more bullying.
Yeah. Bro, this right here is official, man. I'm loving this live right here, man.
Yeah, this is a good live though.
This
Definitely.
good. This is definitely a good kick up, man.
For sure.
Oh
And
yeah,
this
for sure.
this is how it's
Sure.
gonna be moving forward, y'all. Like this is how it's gonna be. It's not gonna be no BS or no drama. It's gonna be about the dogs. That's why I labeled this live right here, y'all. Is it about the dogs? Because with me it is, and I'm sure everybody that been viewing, that's on the panel, it's all about the dogs. And this is how we gonna be coming, man. You know what I'm saying? CDC will definitely be the co-host on the show, and all you guys is welcome to come on the panel because what we all give, you know what I'm saying, what we all give is different views and different teachers from different backgrounds, and you know what I'm saying, it's moving, and I think as long as we keep it this, it's gonna move in the right direction. You know what I'm saying?
And I
So,
think just building it off of each other and sharing certain things that we did, I think that just, I mean, that's just something that the whole community, no matter if you talk about bullies, mastiffs, band dogs, whatever, I think just the dog community as a whole needs something like this. I think this was a refresher for, I'm sure y'all have seen the BS that's been going on. I think this was a refresher kind of for the next week.
Yeah.
And to move past everything that's been happening.
Hey Grady, how long you been doing this?
Man, I bred pit bulls in high school till I went to college, and then started breeding bullies 5 years ago. And
Okay.
I had a Eli and Jeep bloodline that was like 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
She went for like 15 years, yeah. So it's been a minute. Yeah, I was a teenager, man.
Yeah.
Dang.
See, I didn't know the answer yesterday on Ja's interview, when he
Yeah.
asked me how he been doing this, so I just said many years. He been doing it for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Since a
did say
kid,
he
bro.
been doing this for some years. Yeah,
Yeah, since a
Yeah.
kid. Yeah.
Yeah, like
for
you know what I
sure.
mean. This is how we coming, man. You know what I'm saying. We put in the 2 hours, y'all, and I like to do 2 hours because I know it's Sunday, man, and I know people like to be with their family, kick back, and do what they got to do. Doro Lounge is every Sunday, Yellow. Um,
Okay.
every Sunday, man. So if you free at 6, bro, you know what I mean, come through, hop on the panel. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
This is how we do it right here. Everybody else know what time, where to be at, so I'm just letting you know, man.
For sure.
Okay. For sure. I appreciate that.
Yeah, for sure. Hit my DM, man. I'll send you.
Yeah, I got you. I'm gonna send you that link to the, I got you.
For sure.
Yeah, we all need to damn share that little info about these medicines and whatnot, man.
Yeah, for sure.
I got you. I got you.
My man Rock Solid one day, man. Hey, man, you better get up on this panel one day, man, and cook. You know what I'm saying? But nah, man, just you being in the chat is all love. I appreciate everybody for showing up. You know what I'm saying? I really enjoyed this, John, man. And I'm hoping you guys come back next week, next Sunday. You know what I mean? And we do it again.
Yeah, this was good though. For
Salute,
sure, man.
guys.
Salute to everybody. Hey, y'all add me on IG too, man. I want to know. I ain't got no dog yet.
Absolute.
Hey, I'm
Okay.
gonna need to be set up though for sure.
We got to get you a pup,
So
man.
I got a
so
plan.
you
I need
catch dog.
catch
Okay.
dog
Go ahead.
concept on IG.
Okay.
Just catch
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
But no, I got a
He's
plan.
got to have a borable.
Yeah, yep. Gotta be a book. But I already interviewed the breeder I want one from, so I'm just waiting on the right time.
Come on, man. You definitely gonna get one from Doro. Stop fronting, man.
I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna get, man. We gonna work on something, man.
You gonna get something from Doro, man. I don't
For
care
sure.
what you say, man. It's
You
just
think?
like I'm getting something from GR. I'm getting something from Rock Solid. I want something off of Big Mama, L Mac. You know what I'm saying? And Yellow, I see your puppies all the time. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to give me one of them Jones too.
Man, back up out the mic a little bit, Duro.
I'm sorry.
Duro trying to get a yard, boy.
But I'm just waiting to get the spot, bro. Once I get
Man,
the
finna
spot,
have 50 dogs.
no, it ain't gonna be no. Oh hell no! It's gonna be controlled because it's not all about breeding with me. It's gonna
Right.
be, you know what I'm saying, a couple of them happening, but it's not about that with me. It's going, you know what I'm saying, it's more so about like me showing y'all different ways, and I could do a little bit more with more dogs, you know what I'm saying, and show y'all, how I take care of them, you know what I'm saying. So just be patient with me and I get everything going, but I'm closer than you think. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, we're gonna keep going, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm gonna end this, John, man. Thank you, brothers, again, man. I really appreciate y'all, man. You know what I mean?
Roxella said he on here next week.
Yeah, I hope everybody come back
Yes,
next
sir.
week. Ella, you
Ready.
coming back next week, bro, or what?
Reddy gonna be like, man,
Yeah.
y'all was
Yeah.
cooking.
Sunday. Yeah. I'll be chilling on Sundays. Hell yeah.
All
Yeah.
right,
I'm
bro.
gonna fuck with you next Sunday. Yeah.
For sure.
GR, I know you coming back, right?
For sure, I'm here.
Mac, you coming back, right?
Yes, sir. Hey,
Okay.
young Reddy gonna be like, y'all was cooking.
That's funny.
Facts.
Yeah, Cave, man, you coming back, right?
I haven't missed one yet.
Yeah, you have it. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? That's what's up, man. I appreciate you, brothers, man.
As long as I ain't sleep.
Yeah, I'm gonna wake your drunk behind up, man. Yo, man, y'all have a rest of y'all day. Good day, man. You know what I'm saying? Nothing but love, man. And I'll talk to y'all DMs, man.
For sure. Salute.
All right,
For
bees.
sure.
Okay.
Salute.
All right. Later, fellas.
Yep.
All right. Love everyone.